last week I asked,
You have any suggestions as to what other content you would like me to post besides create this book 3 series? Then let me know, please. I am
Desperately in need.
since I don't have a ton of subscribers, I assumed that I would not get much responses, but I did, and I'm happy about it. As your guys' requests started flowing in, I went straight to Breadphone and made a huge list. Some of your ideas, and then some of ideas that your ideas sparked in me. So my ideas that your ideas led to.
That makes sense.
So you guys can definitely expect different types of art content from me now. Does this mean I'm giving up on my Create This Book 3 series? No, not at all. I would not do that. I love the book. I want to finish the book. I know you guys enjoy the book. I'm going to return to it. Do not worry. That all being said, today's video is going to be the reverse coloring book. A lot of the pages in the book are blatantly flowers and leaves, and I don't want to just draw exactly what I see. I want to use my imagination a little bit more to draw something that no one has drawn. I want to get weird with it. I want to get strange with it. I want to think outside of the box. Let's get into the video. First, I literally just stared at the book. I flipped it upside down, squinted my eyes, looked at it from different angles, anything to try to spark my creativity. When I had a general idea of what I was gonna draw, I got my fine liners and white pens and I got to it. This first page and I have a little bit of beef. Honestly, I don't really like how it came out. It's not the worst thing in the world, but she's not getting framed. These look like they're supposed to be lavender flowers, but like I said, I didn't want to draw exactly what I saw, so I zhuzhed them up a little bit. I thought to myself, that purple pattern would be really cute on some fingernails, but no fingers are as skinny as the green parts. No living fingers, that is. Skeleton fingers, on the other hand. Yeah. So that's exactly what I drew. Bony skeleton fingers with purple long fingernails. The idea looked really good in my head, but I don't think it transferred into reality that way. I'm not intentionally trying to turn this into a roast session of my art, but just sometimes she be lacking. That's fine though, I fully accept. This is the first time I did art this way and the first time I drew skeleton fingers, so I'm giving myself grace. Essentially, this page was my practice page, so it kind of helped me get in the groove of using this new medium. Well, not medium, just the book, but you know. What I'm trying to say is that the next 2 pages are definitely an improvement. I don't think any art that I produce from this book will be near perfect because I'm so restricted in the lines that I can create because I'm trying to follow the shape of the paint. That being said, it was still a really good creativity exercise in my opinion. Now, this is where I cheated a little bit. The page was more or less done, but I still had a lot of purple leaking outside of the lines, and that was bothering me. So I went in with this dark brown alcohol marker and made the background brown. Pretty sure this is against the rules, but then again, there were no rules posted in the book, so was it really? Wait, let me actually check and make sure there are no rules. Aha! There are no rules. With that being said, this is that page done, and on to page 2. Now this page was obviously flowers, but when I looked a little bit closer, I saw what looked like a little poof ball of fur and horns. Weird horns, but horns nevertheless. So I went in and started tracing that shape and hoped it would lead to something good. At the end of everything, it ended up looking like some sort of cow, bull, extraterrestrial mashup, but I really liked it still. It took a lot of trying to persuade my brain to actually see it, but in the end, I think it worked out pretty okay. And now when I look at the page, I don't even see flowers. I literally see this little cow creature. I actually did draw one flower though, but that's just because he's trying to eat it. I'm giving myself a pass on that one. It's close enough. Now onto the balls of the eye, which actually aren't even ball shaped. They are more wonky, wobbly, but it works. I tried to stay within the general shape of the paint on the page, and there were no perfect circles available, so I didn't want to force it to happen. It just gives him a little bit more character, though. He's a little squiggly eye. I love him. He's beautiful. He's perfect. He's a good squiggly eye boy. Let's say his name is Clavyswam. He's from the planet Karamu, and on his planet, squiggly eyes are sexy. The squigglier the eye, the more likely they are to find a mate and reproduce. So Clavyswam is real handsome among his fellow, what are they called? Dwackles. They're dwackles. That's what Clavyswam is. He's a dwackle. So Clavyswam here is trying to pick this flower to give to another dwackle that he has his little squiggly eye set on. Didn't I say earlier that he was eating it?
I actually did draw one flower though, but that's just because he's trying to eat it. I'm giving myself a pass on that one. It's close enough.
Yeah, just ignore that. He's not trying to eat it. I'm coming up with a story as I'm editing the video, so please spare me. Some details won't match. Just look the other way and pretend like you never saw it.
What clam? I've never seen that clam before in my life.
Here's our gorgeous boy Clavyswam all done, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with him. It's hard to say out of Clavyswam in the next page, which is my absolute favorite, but I definitely love me some Clavy. Moving straight into our third and final page, this boy is hectic. There were quite a lot of pages in the book that were just a bunch of circles, so I really wanted to incorporate at least one in this episode, but I couldn't think of anything to do with it. I ended up going with a smorgasbord of different things, and I tried to tie them together. The base of this drawing is this lava lamp that you see me drawing now, and everything else just kind of surrounds it. It turned into a couple insects and weird little creatures, and also a lot of planets. It's really random, but I really like it. There seems to be a consistent out of this world theme to this video that I'm only now picking up on. First, we have the odd skeleton finger plants, and then the squiggly eye dwockles, and now we have literal planets inside of a lava lamp. So yeah, there's a little bit of a theme. It could have easily been influenced by what I was listening to at the time that I was drawing all of these things. I listened to the Let's Read Scary Story podcast a lot, and when I was drawing these pictures, I was listening to an episode about like weird extraterrestrial kind of sightings. If you yourself are a fan of scary stories but don't like things that are as scary as horror movies, I highly suggest the Let's Read podcast. Back to the art though, because I'm getting sidetracked. These gals here are the weird little creatures I was referring to earlier, and now I'm working on the fuzzy little butt of a caterpillar. I connected a bunch of the circles going down the page into the long bodies of two little fuzzy caterpillars. I drew this one with a super confused expression on its face because why not? The only other two creatures I drew at the time had very dead smiles, so I just wanted to spice it up a little bit. I gave the green caterpillar a bit more of a confused look, and the purple caterpillar just a I'm done with life look. They're both just staring at this ladybug, and from the looks of it, they've never seen anything like it before. I mean, to be fair, if you were a caterpillar who only crawled, how often would you really see a flying ladybug? Yeah, see? I got a point. Moving on to a very swirly flower, as well as a lemon wedge that I did so dirty. I drew with the pen so I couldn't erase, and when one shape got messed up, they all got messed up, and now it's just messed up. But it's fine. When life gives you messed up lemons, you just turn the other way and pretend like it never happened.
What clam? I've never seen that clam before in my life.
Now I'm going in and adding some detail to all the planets inside of the lava lamp. One of these planets very well may be Quavi Swamp's home planet, Karamu. Whichever planet that is, I don't know. I can't pick. I'm thinking this one because it's top and center, but at the same time, it doesn't have that it factor. So I don't know. Maybe Karamu actually isn't in the lava lamp. Sorry. Maybe I'll draw what Karamu actually looks like at some point in the future. I don't know. But I'm adding my final details now. A little black planet here and some white details on the lava lamp, and we are finished. If you made it to this point in the video, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below which page is your favorite and what you like about that page. Don't forget to do all of the things like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn my notifications on so you'll be notified whenever I post my next video. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!